intro, whatever.
Go on then.
Welcome to levelupyourgame.net. I'm Disrepute, joined by Vor. Hello, Vor.
Hiya.
Long time no see. Germany versus Hungary, ClanBase, Nations Cup, Quake Live Team Deathmatch. This is a Group D match. The other two teams in the group, the United Kingdom and Norway, already played their match. The United Kingdom came out on top, so this potentially to top the group, or at least be top two. Germany playing Norway later tonight as well. Hungary's match versus the UK has been delayed. So, Germany versus Hungary, this is the first map. Realm of Steel Rats. Germany's map pick. And the teams are, for Hungary, Dash, Smoggy, Gandhi, Stry. For Germany, Reload, Burns, Slain and Gilbort. Vor, who do you think are going to be the key players in this match today?
No, I'm really not sure for Germany because I'm just not familiar with any of the players. I mean, I know of all of them, but I don't know how they play TDM really. Don't know how they play together. It's hard to call. It'll be interesting anyway.
I've seen Reload with some recent duels. It's pretty impressive. In them, Gilbort probably the guy with the most experience in TDM on the team. In his Quake 3 days.
Yeah, he's normally a pretty solid rail player, but of course on this map, that isn't going to help him.
Then looking at the Hungary lineup, Dash, Smoggy, Gandhi or Stry. What's your feeling? Stry,
yeah, some solid
Rage
players,
Gaming.
but I'm surprised that Feeder isn't playing. I don't know what the story is there.
Well, I was told that his computer broke.
Oh, well, there you go then. That's why he's not playing, and that's why Smoggy will be in his place.
Here we go, we're going live, 3, 2, 1. And we're live on Realm of Steel Ratch, following Stry, as I just mentioned, Rage Gaming player. In the final of the ESL EMS, moving through to this lightning gun area. Rocket launcher is such a powerful weapon in Quake Live now since the updates to the shotgun.
Yeah, and that's 2 rocket launches in Hungary's possession already.
And we've got 10 seconds until the quad, so it's quite an early one, something like 32, 33. And already you see Stry working his way back to quadway spawn, but he's going to be too late here, as it's spawned up on the spot. Is he going to rocket jump up? He isn't, as Gandhi takes it with the rocket launcher. Gets the direct on Slain. He's got the lightning gun out, but he's low on health. Goes through the teleporter. I'm surprised at that. I thought he might go low for the 225s, but he does get the 25 at the quad area. Now into this key zone on the map, the lightning gun. Oh, going at the bounce pad.
A bit poor, really. I mean, he had low health, and he didn't really get any damage away on any of those players.
So, first quad over. How is this map going to play out, Raw?
Well, nerfed to shotgun and machine gun. The rocket launchers and the LG are going to be so much more important now. Gone are the days of being able to just spam a shotgun across the map and get kills. So I think it's going to change the weapon balance significantly, especially for a map like this.
That's from Stry's point of view. Yeah, again, he'd just taken the red armor and the rocket launcher. There he is, spamming that shotgun from distance, probably doing nothing.
Yeah, that would have been no more than 30 damage or so.
The Quake Live update to the balance was only just last night, so none of these players would have really had any time to practice at all, maybe a couple of games today, so their styles won't have fully adjusted yet. Might bring out
and
some
whoever
errors.
adapts quicker is going to come off a lot better, because it is quite a big change. I mean, it doesn't sound massive, but it really is.
Now on Slane's point of view as he backs off to the 225s, there's 20 seconds until quad, going to move round to that area. And this map, traditionally, the highlight of it is the power-ups, isn't it, Vor?
Yeah, the power-up area on this map is so key. I mean, if you get a good setup, it's very hard for the other team to move in, and you can generally get a clean quad with a good setup.
Yeah, excellent
just like
setup.
Germany there.
And now we're going to see a quad run with the shotgun. 100, very nice stack. Maybe wants to move through low.
This should illustrate the changes, because he's not going to find it easy to kill with his shotgun unless he gets very close.
Second frag there. Takes out Gandhi as well. Good shotgun work. Smoky as well. Well, he's made you look a bit foolish there for long range shotgun kills.
I wouldn't say so. I think it wasn't that long range.
Now it's the lightning gun in hand, which is, I would suggest, going to be the key killing weapon going forwards along with rocket launcher on most maps. And it's always been the major item on this map especially, since the CPMA days of Quake 3. One frag. Well, there we go, tied up. Just going to keep on slaying. He has got the weapons to do some damage as he's just stacked up on his health, although he's just running around this lower basement area. Interesting, looks like his team aren't going to attack in on the red armour.
Yeah, he's just looking to regroup with his team while they presumably decide what to do, because it doesn't look they're rushing anywhere at the moment.
Playing good, couple of frags, second one on Dash, who had a shotgun out.
But it's possible that they're already going to set up for this quad. It is quite early. They're going to need to grab some of the other armours, some of those yellows.
Doesn't look like anybody was up at that upper yellow, and this could cost them. See Gilbert already on the quad. He's 100 though. We've got rocket launcher and
one
plasma.
teammate supporting him though.
5, 4, 3. This quad coming. Dash diving in there. Oh, Burns seemed to land on it by mistake as he jumped across to help defend. Look, there's the lightning gun up. Still using the shotgun pretty effectively here. Germany take the lead. Red armour up on its spawn. Excellent run there.
Yeah, nice run. He's really given Germany a big advantage in that red armour area. Got a lot of weapons and he still has his red armour.
There we go, the multi-shotgun. Battle against each other, there you go. Slane gets the frag with the rocket launcher. Do you want to move up to this upper red armour area? You want to distribute your players around on varying levels really, and try and deal damage to the opponents from all angles. That time Germany just all seem to get stuck high and get caught out, but they've got time on this lightning gun and managed to grab it. Here's Reload's point of view with the rocket launcher. Takes out Dash. He's going to get spawned on and taken down. I don't know how we got onto Dash's point of view. I guess he died.
As well,
yeah, I guess he died as he got the kill with machine gun, and was around the other side of the map. But anyway, 25 seconds until the next quad. 20 seconds now. Germany going to get this last red. Burns on top of it. He's got 24 health. They might want to move away and let a teammate take it. Looks like there's already some Hungarian players at the quad. That's Smoggy there, but he's only got the pummel out. Gandhi gets the frag. Moving in, 2 frags the difference at the moment. It's on the spot, and Stry does take it.
Not got a lot in the way of health and armour though, and he's only got that shotgun.
Gilbert runs straight into that quad shotgun, never a good idea.
Yeah, I mean the shotgun may be nerfed, but when someone's that close, it's really not that different.
Oh, excellent rocket, but the shaft from Reload really did its job. Quad goes down. I think that route, really, trying to go to that rocket launcher in the red area, really isn't a good way of getting up to the top. Every quad we've seen so far seems to get stuck around there and eventually go down. Again, score back and forwards. Stry gets the frag with the rocket.
Well, Yeah, seeing a hell of a lot of rocket kills. But really that is to be expected now, as we've said, the shotgun nerf. The rocket launcher has become a stronger weapon overnight due to that shotgun nerf.
Reader getting pushed back by the rocket launcher into the slime. Toxic waste. I'm not even sure what it's supposed to be. Acid. 25
I think
seconds.
acid's a pretty good bet.
Till the next quad. Might be an alkali.
No.
Oh, okay. 10 seconds till the quad, and Reload's really caught out of the action here. He's got nothing, not even machine gun bullets to work with. He might get a rocket out of his teammates that burns his lightning gun frag, and now Burns does reward himself with the power up. You see the difference there with shotgun. I would have said that the player would have gone down there normally. Only 3 ammo with the shots.
Yeah, he needs that LG ammo.
Oh my god! And Stry takes him out with a nade. Nice! Second frag as well on Slain. We've been on Stry for quite a lot of the match so far, Vor.
Yeah, and his clutch nades there really helping his team, because teams are still very tight in this map, and 3 frag advantage to Hungary. You could be pretty sure that that wouldn't have been the case if that quad had got away.
Stry just cycling around this mid-level area, and now he's moving to the back of the map. Five shotguns to take down Burns. He does go down eventually. He's only got 1 ammo left with that though. He does have his special nades, and now he's picked up the rocket launcher.
Yeah, it's quite a good move by him to leave that red area to move around this side of the map and look for some pickups, because if Germany are focused on just attacking red, then there is an opportunity for players to leave the red area and get items like that rocket launcher.
And then come back fully stacked. We've reached the halfway mark of this first map. ClanBase Nations Cup Group D match. Hungary just leading at the moment.
This of course was Germany's map pick, correct?
It was Germany's map pick. We've got 20 seconds until this next quad. Stry's already thinking about moving towards it through the telly. Decides against that, looking for a bit of health first. Yellow armor will be up in 5 seconds if he chooses that route, but that's going to be too late for quad. In fact, only 5 seconds. Going to rush through the telly now. Burns goes down in front of him, but Germany have been much better on these power-ups at the moment. Oh, almost got their frag to Slain with the rocket launch. He's going to need some ammunition. Picks up that crate of rockets. Another rocket to boot brings up to 15, and he should be pretty handy now. Well, they lost a bit of health.
Rocket's not the ideal weapon for this red area, but should still be able to pick up at least another kill or 2.
There we go, the spawner in front of him. Oh, he didn't want to shoot and blow himself up and dash. Managed to grab himself a rocket launcher out of that and take out the quad with a pummel.
Yeah, it was a really nice pummel there, because he knew that the quad wasn't going to blow himself up, or at least was unlikely to do so.
Good work from Hungarian player Dash. So Vor, how are you seeing the 2 teams play this map at the moment?
Well, both teams are still trying to win that red armor area, and there isn't really a clear advantage for either team. I mean, the Reds are going back and forth between both teams, and they're both getting a fair share of that lightning gun as well, which really is reflected in the score, because we are still only a 5 frag game in favour of Hungary. I don't think that score will get any wider until one team can really lock down this red.
Do you think either of the teams should try a different tactic?
Well, I don't know, because both teams aren't doing too badly at the moment. There is of course the risk that if you try and play a different way, the score might move away from you. Whereas what they're both doing at the moment is at least keeping it a close game.
Germany have had most of the quads. It looks like Hungary tried to set up early to make sure they got this one, but it's not going to work at the moment. 5 seconds to go before the quad. Good work from Smoggy with that shotgun. Doesn't actually manage to get a frag though, and Burns is the guy with the power-up. Good bit of plasma. He might have picked up the ammo though as he was there. Someone managed to miss it. Oh my god! We're going to do a suicidal rocket there after the drop. If he does pick up a shotgun, might want to use that as opposed to the rocket. Germany have turned it around and now they've got that slender lead.
Yeah, I think there's a big difference with this update that the quad is finding it easier to get away from quad, because normally when you've got people machine gunning you from all angles and spamming shotguns, I think most of these quads we've seen would have struggled to survive.
It's a good thing.
Yeah, it is, I agree. Game being more about power-ups is probably what we want to see.
It was interesting there though, that Hungary seemed to back off from red a little bit earlier, so Germany got the last red uncontested. They set up for quad and still didn't manage to get it.
No, the setup wasn't that solid. I mean, if you've got a good setup on quad on this map, it is quite easy to hold it, but if you don't, then there are lots of routes into the other team.
Smoggy gets the rocket launcher. I'm going to switch around though and see where other players are in position. Following Gandhi now, he's already in this middle area of the red LG zone. Gets a point blank range shotgun on reload, but it's not enough as reload's got the shaft, takes out Stry as well. The 225s heal him up. 15 seconds to go till the next quad. And he's moved to the power up location already with his team. Again, Germany, like they have on most of the quads, getting the early position. And here you go, Gilbert takes it. He's got a nice stack of armour.
Only that shotgun to play with though.
Oh, look at his damage. He's only down to 18 health now. Better watch out for the spawner. Runs straight into dash. And look, it didn't really do any damage with that shotgun. The machine gun took him out. Gilbert taking a Ganti, very careful with his shotgun aim that time. He drops down for the lightning gun. Must have a time on it, he does pick it up.
He picks it up, but he dies without dropping it for his teammate.
Germany have managed to pull out quite a big lead now, interestingly.
Yeah, off the back of those last two power-ups, the gap has opened up quite a bit. I think this is by far the largest gap we've seen in score so far in this game. I can't even be sure why this gap has opened up, if I'm honest. It doesn't appear obvious that one team has started doing something wrong or Germany has started doing something much better.
I think it's got to be down to the quads. The frags in and around quad.
Yeah, perhaps because the quad itself hasn't really made that many frags.
The setup for the power-up. Hungary have lost out practically every time. And Burns getting a nice shotgun frag there. Managed to jump the rocket. He's only got 15 seconds till this next quad damage is going to spawn. And might want to get there now to help set up. Smoggy just dies in the telly in front of him with the shotgun eventually. Brings him down. Good work, and Hungary are in a much better position than ever before for this quad. It's up on the spot. Smoggy doesn't want to take it, too low a health. He's going to leave it for his teammates though, and as a result, they lose it.
Yeah, they did a good job to take it out just then, but really Smoggy should have picked it up. He might have been able to pick it up and move away, you don't know, but by leaving it, it allowed, it was Burns, wasn't it, to just jump in and take it?
It was a difficult situation, of course there was a lot of spam going, and he did seem to hear a teammate behind him that he would have thought was probably most likely going to have more health than him, but just one of those calls that needs to be made on your team communications.
Yeah, you never really want to pick quad up with 18 health. You're always going to assume someone is better off than you.
Because NVC would always say though, having guys that are just prepared to dive on the quad no matter what, in the end can pay off in situations like that.
Especially if there's a risk of the other team taking that quad, then you shouldn't just let it sit there.
Now Germany built up a bit of a lead, but Hungary are just clawing it back now. We're going into the last 2 minutes. There's 1 power remaining, and the difference is extremely close. 5 frags now. This is still anyone's game on this last power-up.
Yeah, it should come down to the last power-up. Well, normally it might, but really we haven't seen many frags come off the quad, so gonna need more than just what we've seen so far. We need a better quad run than we've seen so far in this game.
Dash has done a lot of damage to Reload, who picks up the last red. There we go, last 5 seconds before the quad. Dash in a good position to dish out some shotgun damage. As the German players jump to cross, Gandhi's taken it, Yellow's up as well. This could, oh my god! Somehow dodged those nades. Does get 1 frag already now. Needs to go hunting and get more. His team needs to convert as well. They've got 1 minute left to bring back this 6 frag difference. Slane goes down. Next to follow is going to be Reload. Is it? Oh, it is. With the help of his teammates. He's only got 25 health. The red's not going to be up. He's going to drop for the 25s and maybe just settle for holding this room for the minute, but they're going to have to move out soon.
And the problem with that quad run is he got 3 kills himself, but well, actually got 2 kills, but his team was dying at the same time. But actually kept the 5 frag gap the whole time.
5 frags left, we've got 25 seconds. It can still be done, but they need to be quick about it. Slane gets another frag.
It's going to be difficult, Germany, all together.
I have a feeling we're not on the best point of view for this with Gandhi, but he's just moving to the area where you would expect the Germans to be. They're spread out well. 5 seconds left.
Excellent.
This first map is going to go to Germany.
Red wins.
It was their map pick. Would you say it's a surprise, perhaps, that Hungary lost for, or was that expected?
Well, I don't think Hungary, from what I've seen of their practices, have either practiced much or played particularly well in their practices. I don't know how Germany have prepared for this game, but I wouldn't say it's a surprise at all that Germany have taken their home map.
There was some talk by certain individuals in the German community that this was a rather weakened Germany lineup without the superstar players, the likes of Kilson, of Abso, of Kalipt, etc. DK, of course. 4 Kings. Would you say that would make them a stronger lineup, or do you think it's the team dynamics between this 4 that...
Well, if there's something that is stopping those players from playing or getting on with certain other players, then you really have to have a team that wants to play together. If these are the guys they've got to do that, then it doesn't really matter who else is available if they aren't interested in being part of it.
And the Hungarian lineup missing Feeder, could that have been the difference?
I think he's a real key player for them, and without him I don't think they can be as strong as they would be with him.
Well, we do move on to Hungary's map deep inside. Gandhi claiming it's a ping sensitive map. I wouldn't have said the ping difference is that.
That's pretty insignificant.
Yeah. Especially with the kind of netcode we get in modern gaming, like Quake Live.
I mean, look, Geobot 60 ping, 55-60. Not great for rockets, but it's fine for everything else. And then Hungary team, their ping's fine with all weapons.
Now, ideally, the other teams in the group, well, UK, would want Hungary to take this map.
Prepare your team.
But for the benefit of our streaming evening, Rather they didn't. Teams remain the same, moving through on Dash's point of view. He gets the red armor spawn, he's not challenged at all there. He's going to get a rocket launcher out of it as well.
With the new weapon balance, that's a really nice start to get a rocket and that red armor. Having said that, it doesn't do a lot with it.
Pretty late quad it looks like. So Vor, who do you think is going to be the key players on this map?
Well, I think Gilbort's quite a good railer, and if his team can hold this rail quad area, I think he can do a lot of damage for Germany.
He's got the mega health out of that straight away. He moves up to the bounce pad to quad. They should be thinking about definitely securing it now, if they weren't already. 10 seconds to go until quad will spawn. It's a pretty late one. Kessin impressive. He's taking a lot of MG damage, but
yeah, he couldn't find a way to get his shot onto someone then.
Gandhi takes it, but he goes straight down to Slane's machine gun. Still fighting over this bridge area. And Smoggy gets the rail kill. So Vor, how do you think this map should be played, or will be played?
Well, a lot of teams like to hold that rail quad area, and at the moment the majority of the fighting is happening there, so it does look like both teams are interested in trying to secure that for themselves. But there is a lot of items on this map that aren't really accessible from that quad rail area. And with the change in weapon balance, having that LG, having the rocket from the other side of the map, and really the rocket near the quad as well, I mean, I think it'll be quite hard to defend quad unless they can move out and take those other weapons.
This map, of course, has the entire TDM arsenal available, unlike the last map that was missing rail. We've got a quad, 1 red, 2 yellows, and the mega health. And
yeah, it's a lot of items.
It's a multi-tiered map, this, isn't it?
Yeah, while it is quite quick to move around, you know, you can, if you go to certain items that are more out of the way, you can sort of be out of the action for quite a while.
We've got 30 seconds until the next quad. See Germany just trying to get a control over this red armor area before that. That would set them up nicely for the quad run. They've already got a lead of 6 frags, and let's remember Hungary did get that first quad. Although it did go down straight away. Hungary attacking aggressively up that small bounce pad into the quad area. They're trying to set it up with 10 seconds to go until the power-up spawn. On Dash's point of view at the moment, nice defensive rockets taking out Gilbort, and Germany's attacking hasn't been too great, but Burns did just rocket jump onto it. You have to say, not great covering of the angles from Hungary there. They seem to have won it. One guy coming in, rocket jumping.
They were very focused on that bounce pad bridge area, and they didn't see Burns coming at all. But really important grab by Burns, because, you know, that's going to keep Hungary, you know, 7 frags behind at the moment, and it's allowed Germany to take position at the quad, although albeit not very secure at the moment.
There we go, Stride just winning it back. Aggressive shotgunning didn't stop him in his tracks. He picks up the rail gun. That's a nice rail through the mega health gap. As he has to back off, decides to go to the red armor. It will be up soon. Again, missing another rail. He can't afford to miss too many rails at this top level. Five seconds till the mega. You can see they could probably get an idea that it's soon by Gilbort being down there. He timed it absolutely perfectly. You see Sepp on it, and he's backed off, still with a nice stack of health. Good work from Gilbort there.
Yeah, that was good play. I mean, he was attacked by 2 Hungary players then, and to take the mega and come away with still over 150 health, that's pretty impressive.
Moves straight back to this quad area and takes down Smoggy, who had a rail out. And using the shotgun pretty effectively there, but Stride does take him out with the rocket launcher. No one's quite had a complete lock on this quad area yet, Vor.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me in some ways, because, you know, being attacked there now with the new weapon balance by people with armour is quite difficult to hold.
There we go, Dash with the quad. Finally Hungary get a clean quad. And they should be able to bring back these 3 frags with it, surely. Oh my god! Just jumping right into Slain, who pummeled him perfectly. He's going to be fuming, Dash, after that.
Yeah, he didn't hit a single pellet of shotgun then, I don't think, with that quad.
Not sure quite why Slain waited there. Didn't get the rocket launcher and just basically got himself killed. You do have a weapon drop bind, of course, so picking up a gun like the rocket launcher, you can always drop it to your teammate. You don't need to leave it for them to pick it up like you used to have to in the old Quake 3. Oh, Gandhi desperately trying to defend this yellow armor from Reload, but Reload comes out on top with the rocket versus rocket. Gandhi actually blowing himself up on that pillar there. You see how much rocket is now being used, or comparison between using shotgun and rocket. Rocket is definitely being utilised much more often than it used to be in the previous version. 8 frags, 9 frags of difference. Stry gets the rocket kill on Slain. Reload returns the favour before going down, and now we've got Dash with his point of view. 30 seconds until the quad. Maybe they can secure this quad area, the upper yellow.
Very early to secure it. There's going to be items up on the map before that quad, and Hungary might find themselves understacked to hold it if they're not careful.
Dash is looking pretty sweet though. He got that upper yellow.
Yeah, that's important to move out and take that. It's got a much better chance of being able to hold this and take this quad now.
Oh, they just let Germany come in again from the bounce pad. It's actually a mistake we saw yesterday. Teams not blocking off that lower area. I mean, that was the
you can see that Dash then just didn't want to lose his stack, and rightly so. It should have been really down to his team to try and cut off those players that were making their way in.
But here we go, Gilbert with the quad, and they have built up a 12 frag lead now. Moving back to the bridge area, and for the next railgun spawn, spots the Hungarian team below at that mega health. There's Dash down there. Gilbert sacrificing his teammate effectively there.
Yeah, his teammate did manage to take that mega, but the 2 Hungry players down there took him out pretty quickly.
I really expected Gilbert to dive down with him there. Germany controlling this quad area still though. And if you control this quad area, you definitely have to get that upper yellow. Try and get these 3 shards as well and cover that middle zone. Stop the movement across the map in the upper areas by your opponents.
Yeah, because if you just allow your opponents to freely move around and take all those items, then when they do come to attack you at quad, they're going to have a very good chance every time.
25 seconds until the quad. Hungary still trying to rush in and win over this quad bridge rail area. Red Arm's going to be up actually, and we're following Gilbert as he's about to take it. Slain just a innocent timeout. You only got 5 minutes until the next games are scheduled.
This red before quad, it'll be useful, but without a weapon, I can't see him doing much. You should have time to check either the rocket launcher or maybe go and check the LG, slightly further away.
1, fight.
Maybe wanted to wait for his teammate to give him the gun. Slain was desperately trying to give it to him in fact. Oh, Stry, is he going to go down here with the rail out? Quad in 1 second. Gilbert had timed it perfectly. In fact, Hungary weren't watching, again, one of the doorways that Germany came in from.
Yeah, it's just unorganised really, because Hungary definitely had enough players there, or they should have had enough players there to deal with that attack, but they were just all looking the same way.
Following now Reload's point of view, remember this is the second map. First of 2 map wins will take the match. Germany took the first map, Realm was still wrapped. And this is Hungary's map pick, and they are down at the moment.
Yeah, Germany are well placed to take this map so far as well.
Good mega health work at the moment by the German players. We see there they're rewarded with it, and they get a free frag, so if nothing's going right for Hungary at the moment. Halfway stage of the map. Got 10 minutes left for Hungary to bring this back. Plenty of time, plenty of quads. Do you think they need to change their strategy though, Vol? Constantly attacking quad?
Well, I do think they need to make sure they, with the score at this stage, I mean, 18 frags the difference. I think they want to be careful to not just blindly attack the quad. They want to actually take the items that Germany aren't getting. Because really, Germany aren't getting much other than that mega and occasionally that top yellow. Hungary can work themselves an advantage from the rest of the items and then use it to attack.
Do have the red on the other side of the map and the 2 yellows. 10 seconds now until this quad. Again, Hungary, the first team in position for it on this map. Quite a different story in the first map, but Germany have timed it better each time, and it looks like they might win this one pretty cleanly as well.
Yeah, you can just see from the POV we had prior to that quad pickup that the shotgun just isn't good enough anymore for defending like that bounce pad, whereas the old shotgun, you would knock someone well off their line coming up it. It doesn't really stop people from, you know, moving in, getting a chance to pick quad up.
Following reload, he ran to the pretty much the wrong side of the map in the end, as it turned out. Didn't wait for the red either, but he does come back to take over the bridge for the German team.
Wasn't a high scoring quad run, but his team is still holding his quad area and they do have a 24 frag lead.
Oh, nice work from reload, the shaft and then the plasma. Try does avenge his teammate's death. And he's rewarded with the weapons strewn all over the ground. He's going to move back for this red armour, although look, there's 2 German players there, and maybe that's the trick of the German team so far. Every time we see them, there's 2 within close proximity to each other.
Yeah, Strive just wasn't quite efficient enough in killing them, taking too much damage. I think if he'd have hit his shots then, he could have killed, well, both players, and then he would have also killed the respawner.
Oh, nice rocket play from Gilbert. Brilliant, in fact. We've still got 10 rockets to work with and a rail to defend this quad area. And we've got 15 seconds left. Although this time perhaps Germany a little bit too early themselves because they don't have massive stacks by the looks of things. So
they have taken that last mega though, and well, Gilbert's taken 2 out.
Smoggy is he gonna get burns? Yes he is. Well, oh, he's missed it. There we go. Onto Dash's point of view. He's on the bridge. Hungary with a quad. Red's going to be perfectly timed for him. He needs to move out quickly though and get those frags.
Yeah, he's just, unfortunately he's not that well equipped to get frags. I mean, rockets, as powerful as they are, unless you're in a good position to attack, it's hard to hit them.
Oh, he didn't notice Slane standing next to him with a shotgun, and again Dash is rolling on the floor, laughing away.
Slane's a bit of a nemesis so far for him on this map, having pummeled him earlier, of course, when he had quad.
You can just imagine how angry Dash is at his 2 quad runs so far, basically wasted. And it's been a hard job for Hungary to get these power-ups at the moment on both of the maps.
It has, as we can see, the score has actually opened up even further.
Interestingly enough, ClanBase had got Hungary as favourites in this match. I think it was 60-40.
Well, you'd say based on the previous season that would have been, you know, an accurate set of odds, but not this time round apparently.
Following Gandu, trying to work the nades on reload, he goes to an early grave against Gilbert's rocket. I think to say, Gilbert's been impressive every time we've been on his point of view. which we are on again, closing in on 20 seconds before the quad. It looks like at the moment Hungary have got the positional advantage on that.
They do, but with this frag difference, these quads are going to have to be something pretty amazing every single time.
3 quads left. Look at Gilbert, timed it to perfection.
That was brilliant, yeah.
Gandhi does take him out, but it's Hungary who need the quads. He did a perfect job, Gilbert.
Impressive.
Really impressed with his play so far. Gandhi hitting something like 62% rail. I mean, it's not like their aim is letting them down. What do you think is the difference for?
Well, to be honest, I think it's just Germany have had more resources overall, because every time they've attacked quad, they seem to have managed to have enough armour and enough weapons to get in and actually take it. Most times they've attacked. We've seen Dash have a couple of quads, but they haven't really amounted to anything.
Saw that attack from Germany there, just walking in round the back of Hungary. They were pretty much all on the bridge, just looking towards red. 2 German players come up with quad and just stab them in the back. I mean, I'm not sure the setups from the Hungarians are really very good. And this is their map pick, of course.
Yeah, and they're losing their map pick, you know, quite badly, really. 30 frags is quite a lot.
4 minutes left, 2 quads remain. It's going to be an almighty few minutes if they are to come back and take this. And you have to say, this is kind of the match that would decide, probably, potentially, who you would expect to go through the group alongside the United Kingdom.
Impressive.
Not that I'm biased or anything.
No, of course not.
Top 4 seeds, that's why. Here we go. Burns gets the quad for Germany. It's close to a 40 frag lead. They needed that to stand any chance of getting back into this, did Hungary, and, well, it's pretty much over.
Yeah, I mean, it's been quite a good performance from Germany. I don't think Hungary have been anywhere near their best, but still, I think Germany have played this quite well.
I would say to everybody just to stay tuned. We'll be going to some esportsheaven.net Full Tilt Poker Championship Division 1 matches in the playoff stage. After this, I believe we're going to cover Reason versus Zenitorium. Well, it really depends. If they started already though, we might go to whatever match hasn't started. Hopefully they haven't. Only 2 minutes left on this one. Germany have sewn it up pretty clearly.
The good news is they haven't started yet.
Brilliant. Dash with the rockets. Takes out Burns. He does return the favour with the shotgun. Last squad of the map, 25 seconds away. Nice nades from Stry again there. He's really... I guess he'll be disappointed at something like 12% lightning gun. Rail gun. Saw him miss a few shots earlier on in the map.
Yeah, on a map like this, to hold that quad area, you need to be hitting probably well over 50% really, to hold it well.
And get the advantage from that railgun, which is probably balanced and the more powerful weapon, since the changes to shotgun and machine gun. It means you're less likely to go down if you pull it out as quickly.
Yeah, you're less likely to get ambushed, and before really, if you were ambushed by a shotgunner when you have rail out, normally you'd be guaranteed to go down, but now I think there's a quite high chance of escape.
Not too great shotguns from him. Jillbot there, and Burns actually manages to take him out. We've got 20 seconds left, dead time. Burns does control that red. Good display from Germany, Vor.
Yeah, it is, and a 2-0 win is very important. Now, for the context of the group, it'll give them a very, very high chance of qualifying.
The UK and Norway, the other two teams in this group. Germany will play Norway later tonight. I don't think we'll be streaming that because the esportsheaven.net Full Tilt Poker Championship will clash. But it might be streamed somewhere else if you're a fan. So, yeah, thanks everybody for joining us at levelupthegame.net. That was the ClanBase Nations Cup Groups D. First
Groups
week,
D.
Group D. I'm Distribute, joined by Vor. Stay tuned.